Live.
Go with it. I'm gonna go with it.
It's Damian Rawlis, Matt Moscardi, and
Oh, I
Emma
like this.
Lurking, and we are business pins. Look, you were slow, so I took it. I don't know what
I was
to
just
tell
changing
you.
my copy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I like that.
I like that better.
I'm gonna skip all the nonsense I wrote. I'll save it for tomorrow. In today's multi-crease bag called February 1st, hey-oh, 2022. Ho, ho, ho. Damien catches up with a bald billionaire. Emma stays in the metaverse. You're in there too often, Emma.
Sorry.
And Matt rides Disney Beijing's Metaverse climate crisis luge. I don't know what he's doing. I can't follow him anymore.
I have 2 short stories today. That's what I'm doing.
And the Business Pants executive bio translator Snark Machine 3000.
Whoa.
Ooh,
You guys are
I
excited
you
for that.
upgraded from the 2000. The last
Yeah,
version was the 2000.
This is an exciting one.
Wow, what new tech? Did you get that from Sony?
Yeah, it was the leftovers from Microsoft's purchase of Activision Blizzard. It was in the other
That was
closet.
in their rubbish bin.
Well, hey,
let's do this.
Sony's in there now. They just bought a video game
What'd they buy?
company. They
What'd they
bought,
buy?
I think, Bungo. something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Bungo. I love Bungo. Here we go.
Yeah,
Who
who
doesn't?
doesn't? Stupid thing.
2 from the Bezos files. First, Jeff's kinda creepy, kinda altruistic school with a very clever name. The Bezos Academy.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. A real curveball.
some Bezos Academy fun facts, and really this whole story is just an excuse for me to say Bezos Academy as many times as I can. Here we go. Bezos Academy is tuition free and entirely funded by Bezos.
Fun.
The first Bezos Academy opened in Des Moines, Washington in October 2020.
Weird.
There are now 14 Bezos Academy locations, 1 in Florida, 3 in Texas, 9 in Washington State.
Looks like a McDonald's.
Bezos Academy is a full-day, year-round Montessori-inspired preschool that serves children between the ages of 3 and 5. The Bezos Academy is open to households up to 400% of the federal poverty level, which is currently $106,000. That one confuses me.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
my
percent.
family, working at MSCI, my family basically qualified for that every year. So I feel a little weird about that. I feel a little weird. Bezos Academy is run by President Mike George, Amazon's former vice president of Echo and Alexa. What the
Oh,
heck?
so he's listening all the time to everything you have to
But
say.
what kind of
Children.
kind of a school administrator is that? Here we go. When the schools were originally announced, Bezos, like the perfect superhero movie villain, said, here's an actual quote, "We will build an organization to directly operate these preschools. I'm excited about that because it will give us the opportunity to learn, invent, and improve. We'll use the same set of principles that have driven Amazon.
Yes.
Most important among those will be genuine, intense customer obsession. The child will be the customer."
No.
Oh, that's-
no.
Good juxtaposition right there.
Hey, I mean, this is real stuff, though. This is real stuff. 14 Bezos Academies, dudes going to Mars. I mean, this is real. I'm just saying, this is real stuff.
I did hear they weren't installing bathrooms. They were just going to hand everyone a bottle, and you're good to go.
Is that the
Wow.
Munger inspired? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, it's like a Munger inspired pee bottle. Here we go. Up next in creepy Bezos world, Jeff Bezos' $200 million 50-year naming rights deal with the Smithsonian does not include a morals clause. Uncle Hefe's name will be displayed on a new building at the National Air and Space Museum and in several additional places throughout the Smithsonian Institution for at least 50 years. This sounds very vampire-esque, I'm just saying. In exchange for his $200 million donation, the terms of the agreement do not include a morals clause, a provision that would allow the Smithsonian to terminate the naming rights if Bezos' behavior brought disrepute to the institution. I did the math, actually, and I'm pretty sure bald billionaire Lex Luthor-looking space cowboys are incapable of bad behavior. So,
Oh,
We're good.
Wait,
We're
what? I have questions about your equation.
yeah.
I'm gonna bring us out of Bezos land.
Oh, come on. I was just like getting comfortable.
I don't want to live there anymore.
Yeah, it's too
either.
late. Too late.
As we're on the brink of the zero COVID, zero Uyghur Beijing Olympics this week, and in an ongoing effort to make someone, somewhere, care about climate change, here's your headline: Future of Winter Olympics threatened by climate change per study. I'm going to sum up the report for you. Sports that most people don't care about, that occur in cities generally full of white people that are rich, that most people don't care about, will be harder to celebrate once every 4 years because of climate change caused by rich white people who play sports most people don't care about. So,
is he saying the snow is melting, Emma? What's he saying?
Yes, that's what I heard as well.
Okay.
researchers from Canada, Austria, and the U.S. found that only one of the 21 cities that previously hosted Winter Olympics would be able to do it again by the end of the century,
Oh.
which means you can cancel your tickets to Lilyhammer because that place is definitely fucked.
It's totally
report-
Sochi. Sochi would survive.
No, I don't think so. The report did have some good news, though. The authors estimate that if we, as a global society, can hit the Paris Agreement goals, limiting global warming, then 8 of the 21 prior host cities would be considered viable to
God.
rehost the games.
Oh my
that
God.
doesn't feel good.
You heard that right. 8 is the good news. In the best case scenario, 62% of ex-Winter Olympic hosts don't get winter anymore. So, sorry, 2046 expectations in Squaw Valley, California. The games ain't happening there. Just on a side note,
Yeah.
I didn't know this, but the International Olympic Committee that chooses the host cities, only 5 of the 16 executive members are women. Apparently, women can't
a lot.
even get equal representation in management of a game that has equal representation of male and female.
Matt, 2 things. One, I saw Smashing Pumpkins perform at Lilyhammer. It was a great music festival in 1998. Second of all, I feel like this story is a big tease. What's the one city that can do it? What's the one city that's gonna have snow? Are you going to tell us?
I know. I'm not going to tell you. You'll never know.
Okay.
Because it's not going to
Jesus.
happen anyway. All the
This is
cities
terrible.
are going
This
to
is
sink into
terrible
the ocean.
tease. Terrible tease.
Well, I wish I could tell you that my story was gonna uplift you from here, but that's not really how I roll.
Aw.
So
Yeah, we know
here
you.
we go.
Emma, we understand. Yeah.
Here is today's truly dystopian headline. A woman claimed she
I don't like
was
this one.
virtually groped by a gang of male avatars in Meta's Metaverse. See, I would also like to point out that this headline illustrates really beautifully the irritating quality of the Meta's name. It is so irritating to construct a sentence talking about Meta's Metaverse without sounding ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
well
you do.
done, honestly. They chose a super annoying name.
Before you go any further, Emma, I'm wondering: is this progress? Virtually groped? Are we progressing as a culture?
I
true.
don't think so.
How do you answer that question? Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Here's the situation. Nina Jane Patel was verbally and sexually harassed by a group of male avatars in Horizon Venues, a metaverse owned and operated by Meta focused on
God.
virtually attending live entertainment events. By the way, I am aware that virtually attending live entertainment events is a ridiculous phrase, but I'm just reporting what I see, okay? Don't hate me. Don't
We're just the
go
facts here.
messenger
We're just facts. Just facts.
Back-based
facts.
snark. Come on.
Patel is the vice president of research for a rival metaverse, and she wrote in a post on Medium that the harassing avatars touched her character's body inappropriately, made sexual comments, and took screenshots of the abuse. And honestly, this is where Meta comes in. I cannot imagine fucking up anything worse. They fucked this up so bad, it's unbelievable.
8 minutes already.
The unpleasant parts of going to a live entertainment event are getting hassled and touched, so that you would think that attending those events virtually would mitigate those issues. But Meta has managed to remove the fun parts of going to a live event, aka being in person, being in a crowd, having music or comedy or whatever
Being
coming
stoned,
at you
yeah.
in real time. And they kept the shitty parts. Being harassed, being yelled at, being touched. They managed to keep all of the worst parts.
Meta groping.
Yeah, honestly. A Meta spokesperson was, of course, sorry to hear that this happened, but nothing else of real interest there. And
Sounds genuine.
by the way, to wrap this up, for anyone who had the thought, oh, she's saying that because she works for a rival metaverse company and she's trying to create bad press, shut up, stop being an asshole. Thank you.
Wow.
I wonder what her meta outfit was. Maybe she wore the wrong
Maybe, was
meta
she meta
outfit, right?
asking for it? Is that what
she's
you're
meta asking for it,
You're
yeah.
going
Christ.
for it?
Yeah.
And let me ask you something. The meta male avatars, like, what are we going to say about groping and harassment when everyone's a squirrel in the metaverse, right? Like, because you're not, like,
don't
actually
know.
If there's
male
a
or female.
person
What does that-
controlling
what
the
does that mean?
squirrel,
Yeah.
I think that it still counts.
Emma, before we move on, there's always
Yeah.
a person controlling the squirrel.
Oh yeah,
Even
for
real
every
you
squirrel
know.
you see, there's a person hiding behind a tree with like a little
There's-
remote control.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's why they go up
Real
to you and are
squirrels.
so friendly.
Welcome to Union Square Park.
Speaking of potential meta groping, after I just spent 2 days in the distraction and factory money grab that is real life Disney World, ex-Disney chairman and future predicted honorary chairman emeritus Bob Iger talked
Good life.
about. See that? I
Yeah.
just slipped in a prediction right there. Talked about the potential of the Disney metaverse
Yes.
and NFTs. Can I just say, finally, a metaverse I can actually get behind. Is there
Why?
any company more suited for the metaverse than Disney and its highly curated,
It's already a metaverse.
heavily moderated, incredibly expensive bullshit theme parks? I would much rather wait in a 2-hour digital line for the Tower of Vomit ride while munching on an NFT waffle cone of chicken tenders than do it in real life. That just sounds terrible in real life. Ken Doll
You
Bob did say that, quote, moderating would be the hardest challenge. He was talking specifically about
not good.
toxic human behavior in the metaverse. Already,
Oh.
Yeah.
the ex-chair of a company whose founder was a racist, sexist, anti-Semite has more wherewithal than Mark Zuckerberg to understand the toxic behavior in the metaverse. But then Bobby did actually graduate from Ithaca. He actually graduated from college. So good
Okay.
on you, Bobby.
Yeah,
And
good
shout out to our very own Damian Rollis,
Ooh,
who
ooh, ooh.
predicted this specific thing, already proving that once again, Free Float Media knows more than everyone else.
I mean, they've been working on the metaverse for years, for decades.
They've been prepping for this.
50
They
years
put
of
in the
metaverse
work.
creation.
Yeah, now they just have
Yeah.
to shove it into like your phone somehow. Just shove it in.
It'll be perfect.
All right, here we go. This is a doozy. This one. Bear with me. Make a cup of tea.
God.
Bolt's CEO resigns 2 weeks after securing $11 billion valuation for the fine tech startup. Ryan Breslow. He's only 27. Young Ryan. So Emma.
I know. I
you
was
only
about
have
to
a few
say.
more
I'm
years.
feeling the pressure.
Yeah, $11 billion
Yeah.
valuation. Ryan Breslow, founder of
no.
Bolt Financial, said he's stepping down as CEO 2 weeks after securing an $11 billion valuation for the business. He will become executive chair.
Nice
It would
move.
seem that Ryan has exhibited behavior that has brought disrepute to their institution. He ain't no bald space cowboy is what I'm trying to say. Here are the two weird things he did. He wrote in a blog post about the funding that BlackRock led the deal. BlackRock said it didn't.
Oops.
I kind of like that one, though. It's kind of like we don't get to see
That
stuff
doesn't
like
feel
that very often.
disreputey. That just feels
And the
weird.
second one is he posted a series of tweets accusing competitor Stripe of conspiring with venture capitalists to harm rivals. Look, it was
Again,
enough. Supposedly this is enough to get rid of him. Breslow said his resignation was planned weeks ago and that he will spend his time shaping the culture and vision as well as on business development. Yikes, that kind of scares me.
shape.
Here's a quote from Ryan. The only thing that was keeping me in the seat was ego. This lets me focus on my superpowers. Double yikes. All right.
I can't wait for his NFT. I'm definitely buying.
This made me want to. I gotta find this guy's bio. I want to know who Ryan Breslow is. So here we go. It's time for the Business Pants Executive Bio Translator Snark Machine 3000, the Ryan Breslow edition. Here we go.
Love it.
It's broken
Love
it down to 8. It's pulled out 8 quotes from the executive bio, and then the machine spits out some snark. Here we go. First one.
Real machine. If you want this
Real
machine on your stuff,
Yeah,
just
we can
call
do it
us.
for anything.
We'll,
We can do it for
we'll
any bio.
anything. We can run anything.
Yeah, letters, CEO letters, shopping lists, whatever. Here we
Something
go.
you got from your mom.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Okay, first one. Ryan Breslow is the founder and CEO of Bolt, the technology company that is democratizing commerce by bringing lightning-fast one-click checkout to the world. Democratizing commerce by bringing lightning-fast one-click checkout to the world. Actually, the translator failed on this one. Has no idea what he's talking about. I was
Wow,
disappointed.
really?
It
Really?
didn't
That is
translate that
disappointing.
bullshit.
I-
Sorry,
I'm
so I
gonna
apologize.
revoke the word democratizing from
Please do.
any startup.
Everything?
Yeah, please do.
No one is allowed
Let's-
to use the word democratizing unless they're actually interested in democratizing, which no one
There's
really seems
no-
to be. funnily enough.
There's
Stacey
no
Abrams,
democracy.
she's the only one.
Stacey
Number
Abrams
2.
can use democratizing. Yep.
Again, these are all real quotes from his executive bio from the website. None of this is made up. Number 2, hundreds of forward-thinking retailers like Forever 21. That's a phrase from the bio. Did it really just say forward-thinking retailers like fast fashion retailer Forever 21? Triple
Oh,
yes.
it couldn't translate that really either. It sounds confused.
Forward-thinking retailers like Forever 20. Okay, that one's good. Number 3, Ryan believes that culture is the next frontier for innovation. That sounds a bit like a space cowboy riding a metaverse mule.
Ooh.
That sounds a little bit like a white guy stealing some culture that he's not
Appropriating
involved
something?
in and monetizing it. That's not what that sounds like to me.
I'm
Cultural
representing the
disruption.
translator 4000. I like it. Number 4, in high school, Ryan got his start in commerce bagging groceries at Publix for 6 years. 2 things: humble bragging that he had a job, and
Yeah.
bagged groceries for 6 years in high school. Dude, how long did it take you to graduate high school? What is this bullshit?
Don't
6
shame
years?
him. How dare you?
Yes, shame him.
Number 5, he went on to attend Stanford's computer science program and co-found the Stanford Bitcoin Group. A 10
SBG.
sounds like he did not graduate, and Stanford Bitcoin Group sounds like a Peter Thielian techno petri dish.
I like the focus on the translator nailed a 10 is not graduate. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
wait for it. Number 6, in 2014, he left Stanford early to create Bolt and pursue
Oh.
his vision for democratizing commerce by perfecting checkout. Okay. Yep, college dropout. And please stop saying things like pursue his vision for democratizing commerce for perfecting checkout. It's making me really uncomfortable.
Democratizing. I'm telling you. Insidious.
Number 7, in his free time, Ryan enjoys dancing and practicing yoga and mindfulness.
I must see
aren't
Ryan
those
dance.
all the same thing, really? Aren't those really all the same thing? Dancing, practicing yoga, and mindfulness? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, the
I get
translator said that. And number 2, this implies he does not practice mindfulness while working, which is probably why he's busy lying about BlackRock.
Honestly, in Ryan's defense, I think he got
Yes.
Blackstone and BlackRock confused. That's
Okay.
probably what happened.
I like it.
Of
And
course he did,
finally,
'cause
number
it's
8.
confusing.
This is the 8th bit pulled out by the Business Pants executive biotranslator Snark Machine 3000. He chairs the movement, a
Nope.
charity that provides free dance classes for underserved communities in Miami. Yet another humble brag, and clearly an excuse to take a private jet to Miami. There aren't underserved communities in San Francisco that want to learn how to dance?
You know,
That's
you
it.
just brought in $11 billion. You know what the underserved communities could use? $11 billion instead of fucking dance classes. And in Miami, where everybody can dance. Like, it's basically you're born with the ability to dance.
That
That's
seems like
where
a
you're
buzz.
going to
That's
a
a buzz
white
moment.
guy from
How
San
dare you.
Francisco is teaching people in Miami how to dance.
That's your executive chair, and that's Business Pants.
Business Fans is brought to you by Damian Rollis, Emma Lurking, and I am Matt Muscardi. We are Free
so
Float
official.
Media. If you like this, come back tomorrow for more Business Pants. And this week we've booked good friend
Yeah,
of the
tell us.
show, Emily Chu, Morgan Stanley Calvert. She's going to play the good game with us. She's going to do the real
Friday.
thing. She's way smarter than us. And on Friday, she's
Oh.
going to tell us all the things
Combined.
that are actually true. So come for that. We'll be back tomorrow with more Business Pants. Goodbye.